Chosen one, this is what God was waiting to see from you. Finally, you are not here by accident, and you must not scroll past this, because what you are about to hear is something that carries weight for your life right now, something that touches the very core of your journey, and if you miss it, you may delay what has already been prepared for you. I have been watching you closely, and what I was waiting to see was not perfection, not strength, not even success, but a shift inside your heart that only you and I could understand. What I have been waiting to see is your surrender, your quiet decision to keep going, even when nothing around you made sense, your refusal to give up when the pressure was heavy and the silence felt endless. This moment matters because it marks the turning point where what you have been waiting for begins to move toward you. Type Amen to affirm. I did not wait for you to become flawless. I waited for you to become real with me. I watched every moment when you chose to stand back up after feeling broken, when you whispered hope even with tears in your eyes, when you kept believing without proof. That is what I was waiting for, that inner decision where you stopped pretending and started trusting me with your truth. You thought I was silent, but I was observing, measuring not your performance but your persistence, not your words but your heart. Now that I have seen it, everything begins to shift in ways you may not expect but will soon recognize. If this is speaking to your spirit right now, take a second to like this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what is being released into your life. What you must understand is that timing is not random, and what is happening now is not delayed by mistake. I was waiting for the exact moment when your faith would no longer depend on signs, but would stand on its own, even in uncertainty. You reached a place where you continued forward without knowing how things would unfold, and that is where real transformation begins. That is where your strength became rooted in something deeper than circumstances. That is where I knew you were ready. Type 1111 if you believe. There were times when you felt like nothing was changing, like your prayers were echoing into emptiness, like your efforts were unseen. But every single one of those moments was building something inside you that could not be shaken later. I was not ignoring you, I was preparing you. I was shaping your endurance, strengthening your spirit, and aligning your path with something greater than what you could see. Now you are stepping into a season where things will begin to respond to the faith you have carried quietly. You may not fully realize what you have just done, but you crossed a line that many never reach. You chose to keep believing without visible reward, and that kind of faith opens doors that cannot be closed. I have been waiting for that kind of trust, the kind that does not demand immediate answers but holds on anyway. Now that I have seen it, I am moving in your life in ways that will reflect it back to you. What felt stuck will begin to move. What felt hidden will begin to show, and what felt distant will begin to come closer. There is something important you must hold on to right now. Do not let doubt creep in just because things have not fully appeared yet. What is happening is already in motion, even if you cannot see it with your eyes. Your breakthrough did not start when things became visible. It started when you chose not to give up. That decision activated something that cannot be undone. Stay steady, because what is coming is not small, and it will require you to remain grounded in the same faith that brought you here. I know the nights you questioned everything. I know the moments when you felt alone, even in a crowd. I know the times when you wondered if you were forgotten, but you were never forgotten, not even for a second. Every tear, every quiet prayer, every moment of holding on was seen and counted. I was not waiting to punish you or test you endlessly. I was waiting for you to step into a deeper level of trust. And now you have done it. What happens next will not feel like luck or coincidence. It will feel intentional, because it is. You will begin to notice shifts in your environment, changes in your mindset, and unexpected openings that align with what you have been hoping for. Do not question it when it happens. Receive it with the same quiet faith you have been carrying. This is not about proving anything anymore. This is about stepping into what has already been prepared. There is also a responsibility that comes with this moment. You cannot go back to the old way of thinking, the old habits of doubt and fear. You have seen what your faith can do, even when it is quiet and unseen. Now you must protect it, guard your thoughts, protect your peace, and stay connected to me in a real and honest way. The same heart that brought you here will carry you forward. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for what is meant for you. Everything you went through was leading to this exact point. It may not have felt like progress, but it was shaping you into someone who could handle what is coming. What is ahead requires strength, clarity, and trust, and now you have all three growing inside you. This is only the beginning of a new chapter, not the end of a struggle. But this time, you will not walk through it the same way. You will walk through it with awareness, with confidence, and with a deeper connection to me. You will start to see things differently, respond differently, and move differently. That is how transformation shows itself, not just in outcomes, but in who you become. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere, but something changed within you? Something quiet but powerful, where you no longer allowed those things to control your direction. That is the moment I was waiting for, the moment you chose to move forward, even while carrying the weight. And now that you have done it, the path ahead begins to respond to your courage. There is a reason why everything did not come together earlier, and it is not because you were unworthy or unready. It is because the version of you that stands today is stronger, clearer, and more aligned than the version you once were. What I am bringing into your life now requires that strength, that clarity, and that alignment. You would not have been able to hold it before without being overwhelmed or distracted. Now you are steady enough to receive it without losing yourself. That is why the timing matters, and that is why this moment is important. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You will begin to notice that your reactions are changing. Things that once triggered fear will now meet calm. Situations that once confused you will now become clear. This is not accidental. This is the result of what has been forming inside you all along. You are no longer the same person who started this journey, even if the outside world has not fully caught up yet. Your inner world has shifted, and that shift will soon reflect outward in ways that cannot be ignored. There will be moments when doubt tries to return, when old patterns attempt to pull you back into familiar thinking. Do not follow them. Recognize them for what they are, echoes of a version of you that no longer leads your life. You have already crossed into something new, and going back will only delay what is already unfolding. Stay present, stay grounded, and keep your focus on what you know to be true deep inside you. I am not asking you to be perfect as you move forward. I am asking you to remain aware. Awareness is what keeps you aligned when circumstances shift. Awareness is what helps you see clearly when things begin to change quickly, and things will begin to change quickly. What felt slow before will begin to move at a pace that may surprise you, and you will need to stay centered so you do not lose your balance. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is also something else you must understand. Not everyone around you will recognize what is happening within you. Some will see the change and not understand it. Some may question it or even doubt it. Do not let that affect you. This journey is not for everyone to understand, and it does not need their approval to continue. What matters is your connection with me, and your willingness to keep walking in that connection. You have spent so much time waiting for signs, waiting for confirmation, waiting for something outside of you to tell you that you were on the right path. But now you are moving into a place where you will begin to trust what you feel inside more than what you see outside. That is a higher level of faith, one that does not depend on constant reassurance. It is steady, quiet, and deeply rooted. There is a reward that comes with this kind of faith, but it is not always what you expect. It is not just about external success or visible results, although those will come. It is about peace that does not break under pressure, clarity that remains even in uncertainty, and strength that continues even when things are challenging. These are the foundations that will support everything else that enters your life. You are also being guided to let go of certain things that no longer serve you. This may include old habits, old connections, or even old ways of thinking about yourself. Letting go does not mean loss, it means making space. And the space you create will be filled with something that aligns with where you are going. Trust that what leaves is making room for something better. Do not rush this process. Even though things will begin to move faster, you still need to stay present in each moment. Growth is not just about reaching a destination, it is about becoming someone who can sustain what you receive. Take your time, stay aware, and continue to build the strength that has brought you this far. There is something beautiful about the way you have handled your struggles. You did not let them harden your heart completely. You did not let them take away your ability to hope. Even when you felt tired, you still held on to something inside you that refused to disappear. That is the part of you that I have been nurturing, the part that will carry you forward now. You will also begin to see connections between things that once seemed unrelated. Events, conversations, opportunities, and even challenges will start to align in ways that reveal a bigger picture. This is not coincidence, this is alignment. This is what happens when you step into the flow that was designed for you. Stay close to that feeling of quiet confidence that has been growing within you. It may not always be loud or obvious, but it is there. It is the signal that you are on the right path. Trust it, follow it, let it guide your decisions and your actions as you move forward. You are not walking alone in this. Even in moments when you feel isolated, you are supported in ways that you cannot always see. There are things being arranged, paths being cleared, and doors being prepared ahead of you. Your role is to keep moving, to keep trusting, and to remain open to what is coming. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There will be moments when things begin to come together in ways that feel almost too precise to be random. You will notice connections forming between past struggles and present opportunities. What once felt like wasted time will begin to show its purpose. Every delay, every challenge, every moment of uncertainty was shaping something that now starts to make sense. You are beginning to see the bigger picture, and that awareness will keep you steady as things continue to shift. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. As this unfolds, you may feel a mixture of excitement and hesitation. That is natural, because stepping into something new always carries both. But do not let hesitation slow you down. The same strength that carried you through difficult seasons is the same strength that will guide you through this new chapter. You are not starting from the beginning, you are continuing from a place of growth and understanding. Trust that everything you have learned is now working for you. There is also a need for patience, even as things begin to move faster. Not everything will happen at once, and that is intentional. Each step prepares you for the next, and rushing would only create imbalance. Stay grounded in the present moment. Focus on what is in front of you, and allow the rest to unfold naturally. You do not need to force anything, because what is meant for you will align without struggle. Type 555 to affirm. You may also notice that certain doors will begin to close as new ones open. Do not resist this. What is leaving your life is not being taken away to harm you, but to clear space for something that fits where you are now. Holding on to what no longer aligns will only slow your progress. Let go with trust, knowing that what is coming is better suited for the person you have become. There will be people who come into your life during this time who reflect your growth. They will understand you in ways that others did not. They will support your direction instead of questioning it. These connections are not accidental. They are part of the alignment that is taking place. Be open to them, but also remain discerning. Not everyone who appears is meant to stay, and your awareness will help you recognize the difference. At the same time, you must continue to nurture your inner strength. External changes are important, but they are built on what is happening within you. Keep your focus on maintaining your peace, your clarity, and your connection with me. These are the foundations that will keep you steady no matter what happens around you. When you feel uncertain, return to that inner place where you know you are guided. You have already proven that you can endure, that you can remain faithful even when things are difficult. Now you are being shown that you can also receive, that you can step into something better without fear. Receiving is not weakness, it is part of the balance. You are allowed to experience joy, success, and fulfillment. You are allowed to step into a life that reflects the faith you have carried. There may still be moments when old fears try to surface. They may whisper that things will fall apart, that you are not ready, or that you should hold back. Do not listen to them. Those fears are based on past experiences, not on your present reality. You have grown beyond the version of yourself that believed those thoughts. Stand firm in what you know now, not in what you feared before. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice a sense of direction that feels natural. You will not have to force decisions or overthink every step. Things will start to feel aligned, as if you are moving with the flow instead of against it. This is what happens when you are in the right place at the right time. It does not mean there will be no challenges, but it means you will handle them with confidence and clarity. Your journey is not just about reaching a destination. It is about becoming someone who can carry what is given without losing balance. Every experience you have had has contributed to that growth. Nothing was wasted. Everything had a purpose, even when you could not see it. Now you are beginning to see how it all connects. You are also being called to trust yourself more deeply. Not in a way that separates you from me, but in a way that reflects the connection we share. I have placed within you the ability to discern, to understand, and to choose wisely. Use it. Do not second-guess every decision. Move forward with confidence, knowing that you are guided. This phase of your life will require you to stay consistent. Consistency is what turns potential into reality. It is what keeps you moving forward, even when motivation changes. Stay committed to your growth, to your direction, and to your connection with me. The more consistent you are, the more clearly you will see results. There is something powerful about where you are right now. You are no longer waiting for things to happen, you are participating in their unfolding. You are not just observing your life, you are shaping it with your choices and your faith. That is a level of awareness that many never reach, and it is something you should value. Keep your heart open as you move forward. Do not let past experiences close you off from what is coming. What lies ahead is not meant to hurt you, it is meant to build you, to support you, and to reflect the growth you have achieved. Stay open, stay grounded, and continue to trust the process. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money, attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. What is happening within you now is deeper than a simple change in circumstances. It is a realignment of your entire direction. You are no longer reacting to life the same way, and that is not something small. The way you think, the way you feel, and the way you choose are all being reshaped quietly. This is what prepares you for what is coming, not just external readiness, but internal stability. When you are stable within, nothing outside can easily shake you. There is a quiet strength growing inside you that you may not always notice, but it is there in every decision you make. It is there when you choose peace over chaos, when you choose patience over frustration, and when you choose faith over fear. These choices may seem small in the moment, but they are building something powerful. They are shaping a foundation that will support everything you are about to receive. Do not underestimate the value of these moments. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You are also beginning to understand that not every battle needs to be fought. There were times when you felt the need to prove yourself, to defend your position, or to respond to every challenge. But now you are learning to step back, to observe, and to choose your actions wisely. This is not weakness, this is wisdom. It is the ability to conserve your energy for what truly matters. As this understanding grows, you will find that your peace becomes stronger. Situations that once disturbed you will no longer have the same effect. You will see things more clearly, without being pulled into unnecessary conflict. This clarity is a gift, and it will guide you in making better decisions moving forward. Hold on to it and protect it. Type 1010 if you trust God. There is also a deeper level of trust forming between you and me. It is not based on constant reassurance or visible signs. It is based on experience, on everything you have already been through and everything you have overcome. You have seen that you can make it through difficult moments, and that knowledge is strengthening your faith. You are no longer trusting blindly, you are trusting with understanding. You will begin to notice that opportunities start to appear in ways that feel natural. They will not always come with loud announcements or clear labels. Sometimes they will appear as simple choices, quiet openings, or unexpected connections. Pay attention to these moments. They are part of the path unfolding in front of you. There may also be moments when you feel like you are being stretched again. Do not be discouraged by this. Growth often requires you to move beyond your comfort zone. But this time, you are not being stretched to test you. You are being stretched to expand you. There is a difference, and you will feel it. It will not break you. It will strengthen you. You are also learning to let go of control in a healthy way. You are beginning to understand that you do not need to manage every detail or predict every outcome. There is a flow that you can trust, a direction that is being guided beyond what you can see. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means allowing things to unfold without resistance. There is something important about your mindset right now. What you focus on will begin to grow more quickly. If you focus on doubt, it will try to expand. If you focus on trust, that will grow instead. Choose carefully where you place your attention. Your thoughts are not just reactions, they are also signals that shape your experience. You are also being guided to appreciate how far you have come. It is easy to focus on what is still ahead, but do not forget the distance you have already traveled. The strength you have built, the lessons you have learned, and the growth you have experienced are all part of your foundation now. Recognizing this will give you confidence as you move forward. There will be moments when you feel a sense of calm certainty, even if nothing around you has changed yet. That feeling is important. It is a sign that you are aligned, that you are connected, and that you are moving in the right direction. Do not ignore it. Let it guide you when things seem unclear. You are also being reminded that you are not alone in your journey. Even when things feel quiet, there is support around you in ways you cannot always see. Paths are being prepared, timing is being arranged, and circumstances are being aligned. Trust that there is more happening than what is visible on the surface. As you continue forward, you will begin to see the results of your consistency. The small choices you have made, the patience you have practiced, and the faith you have maintained will start to show in real ways. This is how transformation becomes visible, not suddenly, but gradually, and then all at once. You are stepping into a place where your life will begin to reflect the inner peace you have developed. What was once chaotic will become ordered. What was once uncertain will become clear. What was once heavy will become lighter. This is not because everything around you has changed, but because you have changed. There is a deeper layer of transformation happening within you that goes beyond what you can currently measure. You are not just becoming stronger, you are becoming wiser in ways that will guide you through moments that once would have confused you. This wisdom is not loud or overwhelming, it is quiet and steady, and it shows itself in the way you now pause before reacting, in the way you choose your words carefully, and in the way you move with intention instead of impulse. This is the kind of growth that lasts, the kind that supports everything else you build. Hold on to this, because it is one of the most valuable things you have gained. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may begin to notice that your desires are also changing. What once felt important may no longer hold the same weight. This is not a loss, it is a refinement. You are being guided toward what truly aligns with your purpose, and that sometimes means letting go of what no longer fits. Trust this shift, even if it feels unfamiliar. It is leading you towards something more meaningful. Type 222 to receive blessings. As you move forward, you will start to feel a stronger sense of direction. It may not always be clear in detail, but you will know when something feels right and when it does not. This inner guidance is something you can rely on. It is not random, it is part of the connection we share. The more you listen to it, the clearer it will become. There will also be moments when you are reminded of your past, not to bring you back, but to show you how far you have come. You will see situations that once held power over you, and you will realize that they no longer do. This is a sign of your growth. It is a confirmation that you have moved beyond those limitations. Type Amen to affirm. You are also being prepared to handle greater responsibility. This does not mean pressure in a negative way. It means trust. What is coming into your life will require you to stay balanced, to make thoughtful decisions, and to remain grounded. You have been prepared for this through everything you have already experienced. Nothing you went through was without purpose. At the same time, you must continue to care for yourself. Growth does not mean constant movement without rest. You need moments of stillness to recharge, to reflect, and to stay connected. Do not neglect this. Your strength comes not just from what you do, but from how you take care of your inner state. You will also notice that your confidence is becoming more natural. It is not forced or based on comparison. It comes from knowing who you are and what you have been through. This kind of confidence is stable. It does not need validation from others. It stands on its own. There may be people who try to bring you back to old patterns, whether intentionally or not. They may remind you of who you used to be, or expect you to respond in ways you no longer do. Do not allow this to pull you backward. You have grown beyond those patterns, and it is important to stay aligned with who you are now. You are also learning the importance of boundaries. Not everything deserves your time or energy. Being selective is not selfish, it is necessary. It allows you to focus on what truly matters and to protect the progress you have made. Set your boundaries with clarity and maintain them with confidence. As you continue, you will begin to see more clearly the role you play in your own life. You are not just reacting to circumstances, you are actively shaping them through your choices and your mindset. This awareness gives you power, not over everything, but over how you move within it. Use this power wisely. There is also a deeper sense of peace that is becoming part of your daily experience. It may not be constant yet, but it is growing. This peace is not dependent on everything being perfect. It exists even when things are still unfolding. It is a sign that you are aligned and that you are moving in the right direction. You are being guided to trust this peace, even when things around you are uncertain. It is more reliable than external conditions. It reflects your connection with me and your alignment with your path. When you feel it, let it guide you. When you lose it, return to the practices that help you reconnect. There is something else that is important for you to understand. Growth does not mean you will never face challenges again. It means you will face them differently. You will respond with more clarity, more patience, and more strength. Challenges will no longer define you. They will shape you in positive ways. You are also beginning to see that your journey is unique. It does not need to match anyone else's path. Comparison will only distract you from what is meant for you. Stay focused on your own direction. What is right for you will come in its own time and in its own way. As you continue forward, you will find that your life begins to feel more aligned. Things will start to make sense, even if they once felt confusing. This alignment is not something you need to chase. It is something that naturally develops as you stay connected and aware. You are moving into a space where your faith becomes a steady presence rather than a fluctuating feeling. It will not depend on circumstances as much as it once did. It will become part of who you are, something that guides you consistently. This is a powerful shift. Keep going. Stay grounded. Stay aware. Trust what is happening within you, even if you cannot yet see the full picture outside. Everything is moving in the direction it is meant to. And you are exactly where you need to be as this next phase continues to unfold.